Well, hello, 2023. We have an exciting year looking ahead of us. Well, God bless you. This is Bob Welch again, and I would like to share with you part of my testimony. And certainly as we look into the future, we ask the question, what's ahead for us? What are our concerns? What are our needs? And God is going to really bless you as I share a few things from my testimony. And you can see in the subtitles below as we have reaching out even to other languages. We're concerned about Asians. We're concerned about you and your cultural traditions and where you may come, whether it's from Vietnam, whether it's from China, whether it's from Korea, Japan, Thailand, Filipino. I'll tell you what, for the Philippines, God is going to bless you. So I would like to share with you some of my parts of how I turned from atheism to God. And I had shared that in my earlier reels, but let me share a couple of very, very interesting points because I'm concerned about people who are looking for luck. They're looking for luck. They're looking to their religion's superstitions. They're looking at other cultural things where people do. It's just habits. Whether it's looking to your astrological sign or whatever it may be. It has a lot of issues, and I want to share with you some of how I left all of that and I turned to God. Okay, many years ago, of course. When I was young, my uncle, who was about 5-6 years older than I was, he actually was in the war in Vietnam. He was a soldier and he was undergoing all kinds of things, of course, that we have only seen from films and documentaries of how people were killed and the situation. It was just unbelievable. It was horrible. But anyway, what happened, I thought of him as a brother because he was so closer to me. But one day as I was there at my mother had remarried, and my uncle, he came and he was just pruning some trees, but he after coming back, from Vietnam, but he said, "Bob, have you ever thought about God?" And I remember, what? God? I was not into religion. I was into science, atheism. I didn't believe in this. I didn't want it. And so but I was shocked because I really did care for my uncle. And when he said something like this, it stuck in my mind and it has been there forever. So I'll tell you one thing, it was beautiful. But what happened is that I began the idea of that God, and it stuck in there. And then as I was doing at university, doing my chemistry and my physics, all kinds of studies, I was doing this one night when, as I turned on the radio, I was listening to music and stuff, but I kept turning it. And then I heard a man talk about the end of the world, talked about God, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have enough time. And so stay tuned next week." And I said, "What? My goodness. What am I going to do?" And here I am looking at my chemistry homework and then listening, having heard that. But you see, I tie the pieces together. And one big one was with my uncle, have you ever thought about God? And so when I had these thoughts, I thought, maybe I should go down to the bookstore and buy a Bible. I don't know any of this. And so I did. I went down to the mall, to a bookstore that was about to close, actually. And when I went in there to buy a Bible, I think they were a bit surprised. But I bought a Bible, brought it back to my apartment. It was thick. Okay, some of you will understand this statement. It was like a telephone book. Okay, in other words, very thick, small printing. What's all this? It's just filled up only when you use it when you need it. So anyway, I looked at it. It had gold on the edges of the printing, and so I couldn't hardly peel it. But as I just looked through it, I looked down. My eyes went down, just opening them anywhere, And there I saw in red these words, this very detailed page. It said, "For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever would believe in him would not perish, but have everlasting life." And I thought to myself, man, that's weird for me just to pop open this thick book and then to open it up to that. I'll tell you one thing. I could see a process. God has a process. And let me tell you this very, very simply. God knows exactly what you need and your questions. Okay, and he can answer them and confirm them. But when you're talking about the other things like astrology, superstition, I want some good luck. If I do this and clean this house out for the New Year's, I have good luck. If I have enough change in my pocket, I'll be rich. I'll tell you one thing. It fails. It doesn't matter. All that you may have been looking up, whether your tradition is from Japan and you're into Buddhism or you're into meditation, you're into Reiki healing, all these kinds of things, yoga, tarot. Let me tell you something. There's only one thing that will confirm it, and that's a real God. And God is in existence. He knows, he sees, and I want to give you that encouragement for 2023, that the great God has your future in his hands, but it is integrating you doing, you seeking, and he hears you. He is listening. God will bless you in 2023. And for those of you that are particularly in Asia, if I speak in Japanese, you would understand. You would not understand, maybe. Maybe some of you would. But may God bless you. That's my prayer. And that's our prayer as we begin 2023, as we look to see more people have and understand the love of God. God loves you. God bless you. Thank you.